What's up y'all, it's Luke and today I'm gonna take you through my salary and expenses as a 22-year-old software engineer living here in Helsinki, Finland. You know, it's been a minute since we did one of these videos and a lot has changed during that time, so I thought it's only right that we make an updated one and see how the journey is going so far. And I think this is gonna be a cool switch up to all the US salaries that you're used to seeing, you know, people making 300, 400k, because here in Europe it's a lot different to that. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight to it. So I work as a full stack engineer and I've been in software engineering for a little over 2 years at this point. I don't have a CS degree, but technically I'm still a student in university, I just haven't graduated yet. And with those stats, my salary is 52,200 euros per year or 4,350 euros per month, which seems pretty low compared to all the US salaries, and I could be making around like 60k if I joined a bigger company, but to be completely honest with you, I'm pretty happy at my current position, I'm learning a lot and my team is great, so I'm not looking to jump ship for a few bands. Now, for some reason, I recently got a 10% raise, which kind of surprised me because, you know, people are getting laid off and somehow my income actually went up during this time. Now on top of my salary, I also got equity in the company, which we can count as zero because the company is private. I mean, yeah, we can look at the company's valuation and do some mental gymnastics in order to get an idea of how much the equity is worth. But I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm thinking to myself that, hey, I got this much on the side coming in from the equity, so I can spend that extra amount on something else. But technically speaking, and for the video's sake, it's supposed to be around 400 euros per month. There's some other benefits as well for food, fitness and things of this nature, which all add up to around 100 euros per month. And that's gonna bring my total compensation from my software engineering job to 4,850 euros per month, which for a person my age in Finland is incredible and I'm super blessed. Now let's take a closer look on how I spend all my money. Of course, the biggest one is gonna be taxes, which in Finland are crazy high because we have free school, free healthcare and all that stuff. And with my earnings, I pay around 16,200 euros a year on taxes, so around 33%. So that number of 16,200 isn't actually that bad in the grand scheme of things. But as you start earning anywhere close to 100,000, then you're basically paying 50% tax. And past a certain point, you're paying over 50% tax, which in my opinion is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. And as you see later on the video, once we get to the YouTube stuff, that 100,000 mark isn't actually that far away. And I know many senior devs who earn that much in Finland. So after I pay my taxes like a good boy, I'm left with pretty much bang on 36,000 or 3,000 euros per month to spend on whatever I want to. And the first thing I want to spend my money on is rent because I don't want to go homeless. I live in this pretty nice apartment that's like right in center of everything and it costs 1,950 euros. I don't pay that amount myself because I have a roommate. So my share of the rent is only 1,124 euros. And if you wonder why I pay more, it's because I have a much bigger room than I needed for my setup. Now, I know the rent seems high, and it is, but there's a few things to consider here. First of all, because I work remotely full-time, I can write off my entire room as a work room. And also because I shoot YouTube videos all over the house, I can write off portions of each room. So after that's all said and done, I'm left to pay more like 1,050 euros every single month. Now, a second thing to consider is that because I live in the center of everything, I don't need a car, so that's at least a few $100 saved every single month. And lastly, I live right next to every single store, gym, whatever I may need. I'm saving at least 20 hours every single month on commute, which based on my hourly rate adds up to quite a bit every single month. And I mean, of course, the view as well, like the amount of creativity that this view unlocks me is well worth the difference between this place and renting some normal studio apartment for 800 euros a month, which is on the cheaper side here. So yes, the rent seems high at first, but when you take into consideration all these factors, I actually think it's worth it. Or maybe I'm just coping and trying to justify my poor financial decisions. Then after rent, my biggest expense is food. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know I like my organic foods and steak and stuff like this. So my food bill is actually pretty high. It comes in around 500 to 550 euros a month, which for a single person is a lot, I know. But honestly, on my current diet, I feel so good that I think it's well worth it. I have this thing where I'd rather hurt my pockets than my gut because it's way easier for me to make more money than it is for me to fix some health issues that may come up. Now, this doesn't mean I never eat out, but when I do, I try to go for something like a Pokeball versus a McDonald's. And speaking of health and fitness, my gym costs 80 euros per month, which is crazy high. I didn't actually even realize that until I started making this video, but it covers every single one of the gyms in the Helsinki area. So if I ever want to work out at a different gym, I can just go there and it's gonna be fine. And one of their gym is literally right downstairs from my apartment, so it's just way too convenient for me. Alright, moving on, we got utilities, so water, electricity and Ethernet. And here we go right down the middle with my roommate, so I pay around 59 euros and 95 cents every single month. When it comes to subscription services, I don't have basically any in my name because I'm able to business expense a lot of things that I may need for my business. But I do pay for Spotify from my own pocket, which comes to around 12 euros per month, and Here's a full list of all the subscription services I use. And after that's all said and done, I'm left with 1,200 euros. Subtract 150 euros for random stuff like clothes, give me this haircut and whatever else it may be. And at the end of the day, I'm left with 1,050 euros to do whatever I want to. For the past couple of years, I've put almost all of it into crypto, which actually has turned out to be quite a decent decision so far. Now, we're gonna have to see if I can exit the markets alive or not, and my investment portfolio is gonna deserve a video of its own.
This is a work week in my life. I started my Monday morning with my daily rituals. The first one is my favorite, which is skincare, and I like to multitask by listening to some news podcasts. My favorites are NPR News Now and Up First, and it's just a great way to ease into my day. After that, I quickly made my bed, got myself a cup of iced coffee with oat milk, and did a bit of reading. I try to make time to read for at least 15 minutes in the morning and always carry a book with me when I'm commuting. My desk at the end of a work week is always super messy, and I didn't get around to cleaning it over the weekend. I cannot operate around clutter, so I spent a couple of minutes tidying it up. I started the workday by creating some tasks on my to-do list, going through my calendar for the week, and catching up on any Slack messages or threads that I might have missed. I actually had a lot of meetings this Monday morning because the backend engineer on my team was leaving for vacation the next day, and I had to take over some of their testing work. A little background on my role: I'm a product data scientist, which means that I am embedded in a team that builds, develops, and tests new features. On my day-to-day, I work with PMs, designers, engineers, and a whole bunch of non-tech stakeholders as well. Therefore, you'll see me in quite a lot of meetings throughout this video. Lunchtime is always my favorite time. I've been really into salads these days, and you'll be seeing me make this salad or a similar salad a couple times throughout this video. Apologies in advance if I bore you with this part, but I make sure to put a lot of hearty ingredients in my salad to make sure that I'm full and energized for the day. After lunch, it's back to work. I spent some time digging into data that my test collected over the weekend. I just wanted to double check if the logging was correct and if we were on track for our impression and user goals. Okay, more meetings in the afternoon. For this meeting, we looped in another backend engineer to support, so we had to onboard them. I then did a quick pair programming session with them as well because we needed to draft a query for the triggering logic in the back end. And my product team also had a retro, which was supposed to be on Friday, but it got pushed back to today. After work, I slowly transitioned into some calls for my nonprofit, in Chinatown Love. I had a quick call with one of our partners regarding the availability of a venue. For dinner, I decided to make some bulgogi with some leftover beef slices that I had in the fridge. I put it on top of a bed of lettuce because I was too lazy to make actual veggies, and paired it with a fried egg and a side of kimchi. On Saturday, this is our 2-year anniversary gathering, so more nonprofit meetings throughout the night. After dinner, I had a weekly meeting where each org shares high-level updates. The leads take turns hosting this meeting, and today just happened to be my night. I also had a meeting with my strategy team where we went over the high-level strategy for our upcoming events and initiatives. So as you can tell, Monday is usually a very meeting-heavy day, and sometimes it does get quite exhausting. I'm really happy when all of my meetings are finally over, so I have time to just be by myself and start editing my next YouTube video. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my in-office days, so in the morning I quickly put on some makeup, got dressed, and headed into the office.